Hi. First of all, I really want to thank you for still having the time to reply with my messages with you with italki, because I know you're also a busy person and you're going to the institute, so that's why you also don't have the time to go online. So I really want to thank you. And then second, perhaps this would be a convenient way or a better way for you to be able to fix your English grammar, because I know you're having a hard time composing English statements and sentences. So we will try to fix that. Okay, so first you said, in commute time, subway is really crowded. I tired of it. So that's a little bit wrong. Perhaps you can say, every time I commute, or every rush hour. So rush hour means people are it's already time for people to go home. I think here in our country like 4 o'clock or 5, and set 6 p.m. to 7, 8 up to 9, so that's a rush hour. So that's really traffic, and then there's a lot of people really going in and out of the train. So yes, it's not proper to say in commute time. So maybe in rush hour, subway is really crowded. You said I tired of it. I think you just forgot to put the apostrophe and letter M. I'm tired of it. So also for based on my experience, I'm also tired of commuting from one place to another, because it feels hot, it's crowded, it's also traffic sometimes, most of the time. So that's why, as much as possible, my parents would provide us our cars so that we would be able to have smooth sailing destinations where we're going. So maybe you want to say every rush hour, or okay. So you said in the second, or I should say in the third line, I want to drive a car, but it's too dangerous to me. So it shouldn't be to me, but it's too dangerous for me. So my parents don't allow me to. It's correct. And then you said, wow, train, you can see outside? Yes, the trains here in the Philippines, you can see the outside view. So wow, train, you can see outside. So perhaps you can say, you can see the outside. You forgot to put the word the before outside. So you can see the outside. And then you said, sure, speaking English helps me. I know, but I have rare chance. Sure, speaking in English helps me. I know, but I have rare chance. Okay, I think that's good. But perhaps you can say, but I have rare chances. Right? But okay, actually it's really up to you. I'm just trying to really share what it is usually being said. So, and then you said, you can speak Tagalog, is it right? Yes, I can speak Tagalog, fluent. And then you can speak 2 languages. Yes, 2 languages, English and Tagalog. And then I'm trying to learn Korean, because I'm really in love with everything about Korea. Its culture, its food, its fashion, its entertainment, the people, everything. And then you said, where did you learn English? Is it spontaneous thing? So perhaps, okay, where did you learn English is right, but is it spontaneous thing? Maybe you can say, is it a spontaneous thing? Is it a spontaneous thing? So you forgot to put a before spontaneous. So yes, only it's a spontaneous thing, because every day in our college we are trained to speak in English. Ever since I was a child, in our school we were already trained to read English books and to compose some paragraphs in English, and perhaps reading really helps you to speak fluently in English and conversing it with other people. So just like Korean, of course, if I just read and read and read, it would really help, but of course trying to communicate with other people, it would definitely help. That's why I'm really trying, and I really hope that I would be able to find a Korean friend, because in that way she would be able to help me, right? Alright, so you said Cherry Blossom Festival will be open Japan too. So let's try to correct that thing. Cherry Blossom Festival will be open in Japan too. So perhaps will be open in Japan too is actually not the appropriate term to be used, but perhaps Cherry Blossom Festival will also be available to the public, or there will also be a Cherry Blossom Festival in Japan this end of March, because I've heard that there's really it is March, end of March, and the first week of April is really the time for cherry blossoms to start blooming. So I really hope that we would be able to witness it when we get to Japan, because we're still trying to book everything and fixing with the agency, the travel agency that we're dealing with. So don't worry, maybe there are really awesome too. Maybe there are really awesome too. So there are really awesome too. I think you wanted to say maybe they are really awesome too, just like they're in Korea, right? So perhaps instead of THERE, you should have placed there they as in THEY. They are really awesome too. And then you said, you're so kind to me. Thank you a lot every time. Yeah, so I think it's good. It's a good start. You're so kind to me. Thank you a lot every time. So yeah. Since my exams are gonna end this Thursday, I would have more free time to be able to teach you English and to be able to send you. Perhaps I could send you some materials in order for you to be able to express yourself in English fluently. And don't you worry, because it can really come hard. Of course, in your first time, it would be really hard to speak in English and conversate very well, and you wouldn't know if it's right or wrong. But if you really have your mentor, and now that you're enrolled in an institute, I think it would really become very easy for you to understand and know the rules and regulations in speaking in English. So don't you feel stressed or tired about it. Okay. Okay, so tell me if this video conversation would help you, and I would continue to do so since I would have more free time this summer vacation I'll have. And I hope you'd be able to do a video conversation too, because instead of writing, I think it would be best to practice yourself speaking in English through verbal. So I'm hoping for a response too, and I'm hoping for your feedback. So see you again next time. Bye bye.